Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. I went and saw Inside Out, and it was quite great. Okay, there was just so much that was good about it. Oh, but before we begin, there are spoilers in this about the movie, just so you know. First of all, and this is gonna sound horrible, but kudos to Disney for killing off Bong. Not that I hated or even disliked Bong, even though he was annoying at times. To be honest, I found his character really interesting. I love how when we meet him, he's like stealing memories off the shelf or something. That contrast between Riley's like best friend all of a sudden becoming this almost homeless being that just kind of roams around long-term memory and other parts of her mind. I really like that. But the thing is, I love how he sacrifices himself for Riley. That is so awesome. I was not expecting that. I didn't think Disney would actually kill off one of their characters in a kid's show, and it just added so much more weight to Joy's quest to do this, because now there was like a price that was paid to get Joy back home, and I thought that was just, excellent. Very great. Second, the writing was just amazing. I left feeling like that movie was made more for adults than for kids. At least the writing was, like in the comedy. Not like a raunchy way, but more like all this really funny stuff that would probably typically go over a child's head. For instance, a specific moment comes to mind when Bong and Joy and Sadness were on the train of thought, and they knock over two crates, one that's labeled opinions and one that's labeled facts, and a bunch of these little chips get all scattered around, and Joy's like, well, which one's which? They all look alike, and Bong's like, you know, it doesn't really matter, and he just starts dumping them into the different crates. I thought that was great. Third, and lastly, I find that the message was just top-notch. It was great. Something that drives me nuts is when people do not let other people be sad. Like, they feel like it's their personal... It's like they have to make other people feel happy, otherwise they're not doing their job. When often to make those other people be able to get through this sad thing, this horrible period of time in their life or whatever they're going through, they have to cry, they have to be sad, they have to grieve, and that's like a very important part just emotionally for people. And so I love how Disney was able to bring that out in this movie by making sadness such an important emotion, especially towards the end, and having that change of Joy's vision of what sadness was and what sadness was good for, and how that was just a really awesome transition to see, and the fact that Disney even put that in there, I was really impressed. In fact, overall, I was quite impressed, Disney. Like, great story, you had a cool art design, and you made the main character from Minnesota. Like, just well done, Disney, well done. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to my thoughts about Inside Out. I thought that movie was awesome, and I just wanted to share that. If you haven't seen it, you should go see it because it's quite great. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe to me, and if you like this video, please like, it helps me. And yeah, thank you for watching. See ya, God bless.